Hello, I'm Christy. If this reading's found you when it's found you for a reason, especially if you've never seen me before in your life. There is a message in this you're meant to hear at this time, big or small. When something I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and also please know I'll never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp. That's not me doing that, so block, report or ignore, but just know it's not me. Let's see what's going on. What is happening? What's about to happen? Firstly, you have the Knight of Wands, then you have the Five of Swords. Ugh. Then you have the Ace of Swords. I'm getting the word obvious come through, like something will be obvious. If it's meant for you, it will be obvious. If it causes confusion, it's not meant for you. Then you have the Temperance card. I think a lot of you are finding a lot of healing in like not looking into things that are confusing. If something is confusing, let it go. And that's probably for a lot of you in dating, in love, in situations, in relationships, even platonic ones. If you're feeling confused as to where you stand with someone, if someone is constantly creating situations where you have to question, have I upset you? Have I done something wrong? You know, or you're just questioning where something's headed. And if you're in a state of confusion, then that is not a healthy connection. If you're constantly made to feel as if you don't know where you stand with someone and it's just chaotic. I think there's something here where you're embracing clarity and you're embracing people in your life that make it obvious to you that you're meant to be in their life. And anyone that makes you question that, anyone that makes you question your worth to them, out the window, gone. Get rid of them. With the Knight of Wands here, very like playful, very playery energy. Anybody that's coming incorrectly into your life, you're, again, Five of Swords, you're like, it's not worth the energy, it's not worth the conflict. Five of Swords is unnecessary conflict. I just see you being a bit more, it might feel to you like you're being ruthless, but it's not, it's just healthy boundaries. You might think, oh my gosh, this is I'm being so ruthless and so harsh by cutting this person out, whatever it may be. It's just healthy boundaries and knowing that you don't deserve the disrespect. You deserve like consistency and clarity and nothing but the best. And I just think for some reason with the Temperance card here also, it just feels like you're coming back into harmony and a place of calm within yourself when you're focusing on what is obviously good for you. The people that are obviously good for you, that word obvious, like it's obvious, it will be obvious. The people that are around you, it'll be obvious who is healthy and who isn't. I don't know why I'm feeling like someone's over explaining or making excuses for someone, and if you have to constantly do that, again, like there's something here where you're releasing any connections you have with people where you have to constantly stick up for them. And I'm not saying don't stick up for your friends, for your partners, it's not about that. It's the fact that you're constantly having to stick up for them. It's like, is that a pattern? You know, is that person just happens to constantly have chaos that you need to stand up for them and stick up for them, that it wasn't their fault that all that, you know, is it, or is it the fact that this person always finds chaos to put themselves in? Instead of constantly having to stick up for someone, especially when you're adults, yeah, it's going to be obvious. I think there's something here switching gear of you, especially with Temperance. This keeps coming out lately. A lot more calm. You're finding a lot more calm within, and then because of that, you're not accepting anything but calm from the outside either. From connections, from people, from situations. If it doesn't bring you peace and calm, it can carry on walking. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Not that we want to. Page of Cups reversed. Page of Cups upright is a surprise. Page of Cups reversed, not surprising. Knight of Wands, there's a playery energy and they're just not surprising to you. You might have wanted maybe someone to surprise you. You wanted them to surprise you by actually not being a player or something. You wanted them to kind of be different than the others or something. And there's something here where you're actually not surprised to find out that they're exactly the same. Those of you that this isn't about dating, this could just be a friend around you or a colleague or something that is flirting, or even though you're in a relationship, they're still for some reason lingering, and again you're wanting to think the best of, like, oh no, they're just, this person just sucks. Like, there's something around this, and it's not that they suck, it's their energy towards you. Nobody's good or bad, but their energy towards you at this time seems to be one of, like, disappointing, because it's the opposite of the Page of Cups, which should be a happy surprise. So the opposite of that would be you expected it, but you're disappointed because you wanted them to be different or surprise you by not being like everyone else. So a lot of you, there could be like a repeated dynamic or a habit within your work life, your school life, of the same type of people popping up, and you're going, like, a lot of you, I feel like, I don't know what I was going to say, I just got very distracted, but there seems to be something where you are very entertained by your own company, and this can be quite intimidating to people that need to be around people. Like, they need people to, like, how do I put it? They need people to hype them up, and you don't need anybody to hype you up or tell you who you are. You're all good. And that can be quite intimidating, and I think there's something here with the Five of Swords where there is, if there's anybody creating drama for you or making it a problem or trying to make it a problem, something you're doing alone, and there's nothing wrong with getting help from other people, but there's something that you're doing alone or will do alone with the Sun card just because it makes you happy, right? And don't be convinced that you have to invite others into your space or create whatever this is about. If it's not obvious, if these people aren't obviously healthy or good, they're not good. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's something where don't let anybody trick you into thinking that you're wrong about someone or something. Clarify the Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords. And it's also interesting that the Ace of Swords is here, which is like, you are right. You are right on the money. You are correct. Your thoughts and feelings about someone or something is correct. So don't let anybody twist it or confuse you or paint a picture that's different. Like, it benefits someone else and someone else's life or story to have you believe they are a certain way, but it won't benefit you to see them from the eyes they want you to see you through or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands with the Five of Swords. This Five of Swords energy is just unnecessary drama. Unnecessary drama, unnecessary fighting, unnecessary conflict. With the Nine of Wands here, it's because someone has a blockage or a wall up, or they've got something they need to overcome, but they're not overcoming it. And so because they're not overcoming it, because they're not healing something or they're closed off, that is this unnecessary conflict. That's where this drama is coming from. It's not you, it's them. I don't know. Again, it feels like I don't know why I'm even talking about this, because a lot of you are leaving someone or walking away or distancing yourself from what isn't obviously good for you, and you just know, do you know what, if you are obviously good and I distance myself from you, that will become very clear when I see you from all the way over there. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I can't see the good in you this close up, let me just walk back a bit and, you know, and see, yeah, definitely still can't see any good, still can't see any healthy positive decisions or something. A lot of you, there's just something very unhealed within someone, and you can't fix someone that doesn't want to be fixed. That's a very good way of putting the Five of Swords, because it's unnecessary conflict. So to me, necessary conflict would be something that resolves or something that results to healing, right? The reason you cause conflict or the reason you bring something up and risk rocking the boat is in order to create healing. Whereas this is unnecessary conflict because it's not going to lead to healing because someone refuses to heal. Anyways, you're moving on, you're letting something or someone, it could just be a friendship or an acquaintance or a co-worker, but you're just kind of cutting ties with something or someone to focus on obviously good healing connections. Clarify the Ace of Swords. you have the Six of Cups. You actually have someone returning from like when you were little. Six of Cups returning from the past, returning to a more childlike way of being. Ace of Swords being communication. You could get a phone call or an email or a message from someone that you haven't known since you were like 6 years old with that Six of Cups. It's a long time. Others of you, Six of Cups can sometimes be connecting with those passed on. You have Temperance right next to this, of like an angel. So you could be getting communications and signs and things from someone you miss very much. The Empress is on the bottom, could be a mother figure, or yeah, a maternal figure. Clarify the Temperance card. Clarify the Temperance card. It's almost like you might have like an angel, like, watching over you, just wanting to affirm that you're doing the right thing, especially if you're feeling quite alone. That in a decision you're making, it's like, yes, you're doing the right thing. Even if no one agrees with you, you are doing the right thing. Queen of Cups, clarifying the Temperance card. Queen of Cups, very maternal also, like the Empress. It's very, very motherly. With Temperance, there's healing happening. I don't know why this is coming through. There's healing happening around a mother. Mother wound, I'm not sure. I don't know why I'm getting more cards, but I am. Again, I'm getting confused. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups fell on the floor. It's healing. When things fall on the floor, it's the thing you're not paying attention to. And yeah, there's something where you're not seeing or you're not paying attention to, some type of thing healing within either your mother or you as a mother. I just got your womb. Because I was saying before mother wound, but I was actually getting womb. I don't know, your womb is healing? That's so weird. Interesting. I had to say it though. But you don't see it. It's the thing you don't see happening. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is like the energy of spontaneity. With the Queen of Cups being it very, very loving, very maternal, very warm, healing, empathetic energy, and Temperance being fire and water. Then you had the fire and the water clarifying it. So some type of balance you're finding within yourself of being loving and nurturing and going with the flow and embracing and giving love to those that obviously are worthy and you value of your love and time. And then also balancing out giving yourself things to be excited about, hyping yourself up, or working towards something that fuels in you. And I don't know, some of you, your spark is coming back with that Page of Wands. So for me to say that, maybe you lost your spark or something, and within healing and within paying attention to loving yourself and looking after yourself, there's now this like fiery, passionate, bold, very bold, again obvious, like that word obvious came through, and now the word bold and obvious. You're not, you can be two things at once is what I want to say, because it's almost like you want to be Queen of Cups, but then you also want this adventurous spontaneity, crazy energy of you, and you can be both things. It's about having the balance. You don't want to be all Queen of Cups. You can have multiple sides to yourself, and there's something where you're finding that balance in the in-between of being nurturing and looking out for others and feeling for others and healing others, whilst also having things to be excited about in your own life and work towards. And there's this beautiful like harmony and also healing happening when you're not just focusing on everyone else, but you're also focusing on yourself and your own dreams and goals and aspirations. Ace of Swords though, why am I looking at that now? There's a question you've been asking yourself, and the question is yes. With this sword, this is yes. You are right. You are correct. Whatever that thing is, this is the yes for you that you've been waiting to hear. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you when I see you.